Hey there, and welcome back to our series on how to start lifting. In the description below this video, we'll link to some of our other videos in this series, such as our video on learning how to squat, as well as the one on learning how to deadlift. But today we have more pressing matters to get to. We're going to help you learn how to press, as well as discuss how to go about your first press workout. So let's get to it. When we learn how to press, we're going to begin by learning the start and the finish positions for the movement, and then we're going to talk about how to get it from the start position to the finish position. Begin by setting your J-hooks at the same level of your squat. Some people may prefer one notch higher, and that's fine as well. You're going to take a grip that is roughly shoulder width. So this means you can simply reach out in front of you like Frankenstein and place your hands on the bar directly in front of you. For most people, this will place your grip right at the edge of the knurl, possibly even with your index finger on the smooth part of the knurl. Once you've got your hands on the bar, you're going to go ahead and pronate your grip. That is to say, you're going to rotate your hands until your thumbs point down. This pronated grip will place the base of the palm, the heel of the palm, in contact with the bar and will allow you to support the bar directly over the bones of the forearm. At that point, squeeze the bar tightly with your fingers, walk up to the bar, squat down or dip down far enough so that your elbows can rotate forward far enough so that they are slightly in front of the bar and you can maintain relatively straight wrists. Then go ahead and stand the bar up with your legs, take 1 or 2 steps back and take your stance. Your squat stance or a stance that's slightly wider than that will serve very well for the press. Pick a focal point out in front of you on the wall that's at about eye level. Now we want to check for 2 things, and you're going to need to check these on video. You want to make sure that when viewed from the front, your forearms are vertical. If they're not vertical, you're going to need to rack the bar and adjust your grip inward or outward accordingly. When viewed from the side, you again want your elbows slightly in front of the bar. This is the start position. Now go ahead and press the bar up overhead. You will lock it out directly over your shoulders, and you're going to shrug your shoulders upward, almost as if you were trying to shrug your shoulders up into your ears. This is the finish position. Now, keeping the elbows slightly in front of the bar, lower the bar back to the start position, walk it forward, and rack the bar. You've now learned the start position and the finish position for the press, so now we're going to talk about how to get it from the start position to the finish position. Reestablish your stance and simply place your hands on your hips. We're not going to use the bar for this part of the learning process. Go ahead and flex your quads, tighten your quads so that your knees cannot unlock. Also, tighten your abs. Take a breath, hold that breath, and keeping your abs and your quads tightly contracted, go ahead and push or reach forward with your hips, and then stand back up again. We're going to practice this movement a few times. Each time it's going to be a little quicker. Go ahead and reach forward with your hips. When you do so, you're going to feel the weight shift momentarily to the balls of your feet, and you're going to feel a little bounce out there at that stretched position. Again, reach and stand. Reach and stand. You can think of it as reach and bounce. This is the hips movement of the press. Now that you've got this down, we're going to add the bar back into the mix. Go ahead, take your grip, walk up to the bar again, dip down, unrack the bar with elbows slightly in front of the bar and vertical forearms. Take your stance again, and we're just going to practice that movement with the bar. We're not going to press yet. So again, you're going to reach and stand. Reach and bounce. Every time you reach forward with the hips, the bar is going to dip a little bit. This is the bounce that we're looking for. Again, reach and bounce. Once you've done this 3, 4, 5 times, you're going to catch that bounce and press the bar overhead. So now, instead of reach and bounce, it becomes reach, bounce, and press. Reach, bounce, and press. Or simply, reach, then press. You could also cue this as hips, then press. Hips, then press. Every time at the top of the movement, you're going to make sure that your shoulders are shrugged up and that your elbows are completely locked out. When you lower the bar, you're going to keep your elbows slightly in front of the bar so that you return to the exact same position that you started from. Then you'll take a new breath, tighten your abs, tighten your quads, and then hips and press again. Do this for a set of 5 reps with the empty bar. Remember that the empty bar warm-up should be light. So if a 45-pound bar is difficult to press, you need to get access to a lighter bar and use that instead. Once you've done your first set of 5 reps with the empty bar, go ahead and wait a little bit, 30 seconds, a minute, and then go ahead and do another set of 5 reps with the empty bar. After that, start adding weight to the bar in relatively even increments. They're going to be small increments, smaller than the increments that you used on the squat and on the deadlift. You're going to keep doing sets of 5 until you reach a weight at which the bar speed starts to slow down noticeably by the end of the set, by the last rep, and you know that if you were to add more weight, it would compromise your technique for the worse. At this point, you're done with your very first press workout. We hope this was helpful, and if it was, please let us know. Hit the subscribe button or leave us a comment below or give us a thumbs up. We hope to see you in our future How to Start Lifting videos, and as always, we hope this helps you get stronger and live better.